Hi, I'm back. We finished baking the cakes. I hadn't mentioned it when I started, but in the directions on the box, you're supposed to bake it at 350 for, depending on the pan size, which I had to 2 9 inches, which was for 30 minutes. I left it a little longer for 35, but the cakes are completed. So we have one, two, and we have to let them cool. You can't put the frosting and so on while they're still hot. The cakes will fall apart. I mean, I've read that, but then I've also learned it over the years because I've done it a few times not waiting long enough. So now I know better. So here we have the two cakes. So it's the chocolate cake with the strawberry banana nectar. And what I'm simply doing now is taking the icing and I'm going to be putting the banana into it and a bit of the frangelico, which was, I couldn't recall earlier, I had said walnut, turns out it's hazelnut. It's a mild hazelnut liqueur and the food dye. So just take the time to put those ingredients together quickly. Here we have the icings, the banana, and here we have the frangelico. So the banana you have to mash up. You have to turn it into a bit of a paste. So just slice it thin, a few thin slices, as so. Not all. To make sure it's a good banana. Take a fork, mash it up some. It gets a little liquidy also. So this is it mashed up. You could do a little more or less, depends on how you like it. I usually leave it a little more so that there's some actual pieces of the banana. People tend to enjoy it. It's like little surprises as they're eating. And all we do now is mix everything together. So here we have the icing, the first one. I probably won't need the second. I have the two containers, but since I'm using, if you recall earlier, I'll be using the strawberry preserve for the icing rather for the filling. The icing itself is only going to be on the outside, so I won't need all two. I'll just use like about 1.5. So I have the icing in here. Throwing in the banana. I'll take just a splash of the frangelico. food coloring. Recall, since it was strawberry, we're going to make it pink, so this is pretty much white, if you can see. And I'm putting in the red food coloring. And when I mix it all together, it'll come out pink. As you can see, it's a wonderful cake. I've been complimented anytime I've ever made it. There are, as I said earlier, there are other cakes that I make, but this is one of my favorites. So it's a chocolate cake, strawberry and banana. And it's always been, I'll call it a hit. Everyone's always been happy. So mixed it up. What you see here is the icing. Nice pink icing, nice pretty color. We'll be using the strawberry preserve for the filling. And then, as I showed earlier, the cake. And it can't go together yet because this just came out of the oven, which is what I said earlier. So we'll put it all together later on. But that ends this demonstration. Thank you very much.